Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers on the Xbox on the Series X for a short look at the first jump scenario. I'm going to get right into it today because I've managed to squeeze in some time from the thing I was doing, and I've got some time to do a video, so I wanted to get one done as we get ever closer to the mysterious new update that's not so mysterious if you've seen Keen's recent dev live stream that showed off the AI mining drones. All very interesting. I will be diving into that the moment that thing lands and going through, as I always do, the free part of the update and the good old paid DLC part, which we know is going to be part of it. I mean, face it. Anyway, the first jump. This is something that people have asked me to do for a while now. When you get Space Engineers, you will be presented with this menu when you boot it up, and sometimes you don't know what you want to do. If you're brand new to the game, you will have no idea how to play it, barring going onto YouTube and looking at a channel like mine, or Kanajashi for Xbox focused content rather than PC. So you're going to hit new game, and you've got a choice. You can go all the way here to the first jump and just click on start, which I recommend to do. Just do that, like now. Now, what first jump does is auto save, so it's going to populate your save game list with lots of saves as you play. It's going to present a scenario, which is something that you may or may not be used to with Space Engineers, and it's going to give you a little bit of an intro to the game. So the first thing you do is leave the cryo chamber. And you can change your camera. So we need to go to the ship's bridge, follow the markers. And you can see it's giving you movement controls as well. But it's fairly linear, fairly simple. And the good news is, with this new update from Keen, Xbox players will be able to create these kind of scenarios a lot easier because we won't need to use scripts. And since we can't use scripts on Xbox, because the client-side scripts plain won't work, and server-side scripts require a dedicated server. That's it. That's not Keen's fault. That is the way that Microsoft handles scripting at this moment. It may change down the line how they approach scripting, but we'll see. Anyway, we can move down to this point here. And it's designed to teach you the fundamentals of the game, how to pick up objects, how to close your helmet. And how to navigate. Like I said, it's a simple scenario. Leads you by the nose and comes in several parts. Each teaches you a fundamental part of the game. What I'm going to do with this series of little videos is go through each individual part and show you what's to come. And you'll see there's a bunch of advanced functions going on with readouts and so on. And again, this is all because it's using scripts. But these are baked into this particular part of the game, which is why they work for Keen and not for anyone else. This particular video is designed for brand new players. If you're a veteran to Space Engineers, you may find something in here just to listen to. And if not, well, I'll see you in another video. What's interesting about this as well, of course, is that you can see right here is a particular script running there that we don't actually have on Xbox, that we can't access, which is showing the room pressure. It'd be nice if that one was built in to the vanilla game. Maybe Keen will add it at some point.
No energy.
The first thing it wants us to do is pick up all the highlighted items and then recharge our suit energy and the med bay. Things will become a little more hectic from this point on as we introduce a little bit of danger into the scenario. As you'll see, it automatically saves. And we're just supposed to now basically make our way to the end of this particular piece as all hell breaks loose around the station. Now this is always a fun bit because you can fall off here. But the good news is you can just come all the way back round. The amount of times I get this wrong. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it's one of those days. The good news is they make it fairly easy to get back up. There we are. And it's Keen showing off their early scripting. I mean, you could play this multiplayer. I'm not sure how it would work. You can save this off and then change the parameters. And we have one escape pod left. And with the new event controller, this kind of thing will be even easier, because one of the functions of the event controller, one of the things it can sense is if a seat's occupied. So triggering this whole sequence will be a lot easier. I'll be interested to see what the community does on the Xbox, especially what my buddy Paul Thompson does with this particular thing. But that's the first part of First Jump. What I'm going to do is save off that, or let it save when it gets to the loaded section here. It should be saved now. If it hasn't saved, we leave the passenger seat and exit to the main menu. It should have saved. But yeah, I don't want to make these too long. I want to make them as long as it takes to get to the end of this section to show you what's coming. So the next part will be on the moon, and we'll be investigating the mystery of the moon to do with the First Jump scenario. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes. Remember, the more we get, the closer we get to that mythical 2,000 subscribers, I will be releasing, along with Paul, the Star Wars all-terrain armoured transport for use for everybody. We've decided that everybody gets it. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, we will make the link on Mod.io live and expect some updates to that, as well as other builds from Paul as he plays around with the new blocks that are coming in this new AI update. Very exciting stuff indeed. Please be patient though. Keen are working hard on this update. They're not going to release it until it is ready. This has the potential to break a lot of things in the game, and we don't want that. We want a smooth update, or at least as smooth as is humanly possible. So yeah, patience. Don't come into the comments on my community tab and start ranting about how you're sick of waiting for the update and having to go at Keen, because all that's going to do is annoy me, and an annoyed me equals block. I'm just going to kick you off the channel. I'm going to boot your comment. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to make it so you don't exist, because you're not getting into my space. You're not getting into my community. That's how I do things. If you don't like it, well, there you are. Those are the breaks. Anyway, that's all I've got time for. I'm going to carry on recovering from my 4th vaccine booster. And yeah, stay safe. Take care. Have fun. Enjoy the game. Lots more to come. Until then, bye for now.